let's do some fucking would you rather. Would you rather break into a stranger's home and stay for 2 days without them knowing, or stay outside for 6 days? So I'm just in their house and they don't know for 2 days, like guaranteed? Or is that saying that I have to stay unfound for 2 days? Like, is it just a guarantee I'm not going to get found? If it's a guarantee I'm not going to get found, I'd rather be in a stranger's home. I don't know. What's everybody saying? 5 votes left, 4 votes right. I don't know. Like, I could go camping. I don't need to break into someone's house. Stay outside for 6 days is just go camping. Didn't say I couldn't bring nothing. I think I'm just going to stay outside. I don't need to break into someone's house. I can just stay outside for 6 days. I can just hang out outside. I could do that. You know what? I need to get outside, low key. All right, y'all are a bunch of bitches. That's crazy. 61%. Would you rather post every text message you ever sent on the internet, or have tattoos on your forehead depicting everything you did the day before? Whoa. Let's get one thing straight. Both of these scenarios are borderline apocalyptic. Okay, if I post every text I've ever sent, I'm gonna be extremely embarrassed. And I've definitely, when I was younger, like when I was like 13, probably wasn't saying the most desirable things ever. There's also some incredibly personal stuff. My life is now an open book. For someone who doesn't have a following or anything, you could just post it online and no one would ever see. I have to post it to my accounts, so that's a little different. But having a tattoo on your forehead is forever. Having a tattoo on your forehead, like that's, you have to explain like, oh yeah, this tattoo is everything I did on August 12th. What? Yeah, I'm definitely posting the text messages. Both of these are apocalyptic scenarios. I guess you could get rid of the tattoo though. Yeah, I guess I'll just post it and delete it. Like, I know it's never gone, but if I post it and delete it real quick, like I'm chill. I'd rather do that. I don't want a tattoo on my forehead. All right, would you rather have your body age normally while your mind stays sharp and youthful, or have your body remain youthful while your mind ages at a natural pace? Guys, we shouldn't have to talk about this. Let me see. Which one, guys? Okay, it's 1-1 right now. Guys, think about this. Would you rather get an old body and keep your brain the exact same as it is right now, or let your brain age, which it will, and you won't? This isn't even a question. Yes, everyone should choose right. The guy who chose left did not think about this. I would much rather have my youthful, working, functioning body. I think any person who's older would tell you that, would click the right one automatically. 100%, I'd much rather have a youthful body. If I get dementia, oh well, you know, what am I gonna do? No way! Who cares? How bad is your brain deteriorating? Like, your body, I'd much rather be young and strong. That's so much better. That's no diff. Would you rather have your home infested with rats, or have your home infested with snakes? Infested? What defines infested? How many is infested? There's no single number that defines an infestation. Depends on the type of pest and the context. A few pests of some species can infest. 5 to 10 spiders consistently is an infestation. 1 mouse can lead to an infestation. You guys would rather have snakes? You'd rather have snakes over rats? Like that bad? You'd rather have snakes over rats? Rats are annoying? Snakes are deadly! Snakes lay eggs, rats give birth to 5 more. Okay, I'm gonna assume an infestation of rats means like 5 to 10 or more. And I'm gonna assume an infestation of snakes is like 3. I could probably capture the snakes, make them my pets. Just some free, it's free pet snakes. But I could also do experiments on the rats. I'll take the snakes. I'm not Indiana Jones, I ain't no bitch. Most people would rather have rats. I guess most people who have an infestation do have rats.
I would catch a rat barehanded and choke it out slowly.
Yeah, I don't hate that play. All right, would you rather travel by yourself or travel with family? My knee-jerk reaction is to say with family, but I've also never really traveled alone. Like, I always travel with family, and I love traveling with, like, friends and family. This specifically says family, though, so I'm gonna assume not friends, just family. I'm gonna say travel by myself, only because I've only ever traveled with family, and that's the option that I haven't done. So I want to try it. You know what I mean? I've never gone anywhere just dolo. So I think I'm gonna pick travel by myself. I wonder how many people. Yeah, most people definitely would rather travel with family, but I've never traveled alone. So at least at this point in my life, I'd rather take a solo trip. Would you rather be a famous musician with a one-hit wonder or be an acclaimed author with a best-selling book? I don't want to be... I mean, being an acclaimed author with a best-selling book doesn't mean that you can't write another good book. Maybe the author. I don't know. Like, I feel like being an acclaimed author with a best-selling book means that you're well off and you're not really... There really isn't too much fame that comes with that. Like, you have a niche community of people that know you, but like being known out on the streets isn't going to be this crazy thing. You can probably just like live below your means and hang out for a while, maybe write another book with whatever connections you made. Being a famous musician with a one-hit wonder, though, like just the music industry just feels like I don't want any parts. One-hit wonder. What are we saying? Everybody is saying be a one-hit wonder? What's the logic behind that? Chat, what's the rationale for that? I'm curious. Banger song? Okay, you'd make way more money with a one-hit wonder. Fame and milking it. But do you really want that? Like, how much does a best-selling author make? The best-selling books in 2022 was Colleen Hoover, It Ends With Us, with 2.729 million copies sold, and this one has 2 million copies sold. How much do they make? Where's the number? It just said it. What did it say? They get 10 to 15% of net royalties for print copies of their books and 25% off their ebooks. So if you, let's say on average, the best-selling book is 2.5 million copies, average that out to like the 20% between ebooks and whatever, you're making 400 grand off that book, not including any other deals that you may get, and you're not that famous. You can walk around and no one knows you. And you can write another book. I'm gonna be the next Lil Mosey. See, that's the thing. I don't want to be that. Like, you have a banger song, sure, but then like you just have to milk that forever. Like 2.7 million copies, not dollars. I know, but off of 2.7 million copies, let's round down to 2.5 and say they get 20% royalties on that. That's 500 grand. 20% royalties on 2.5 million copies is $500,000. Wait. Sorry. 2.7 million copies, but they get 20% net royalties. And the book is probably like $20. Oh, so you made at least $1 million. You made at least $1 million. Wait, okay. How much did Colleen Hoover's book cost? Hang on. It Ends With Us has sold over 10 million copies worldwide. Wow. Okay. So let's just take Colleen Hoover. I have a best-selling book. How much does it cost? Okay. It looks like market value for this book is around $20. It looks like market value for this book is around $20 on 2.5 million copies. That's 2.5 million times $20 times 20%. You made $10 million. Yeah. Give me the book. Give me the book. I get 10 mil off a book and nobody knows me and that's all I gotta do? To be or not to be? Give me the book. I don't want to do all that bullshit. Give me the book. Would you rather shave your eyebrows once a month or lose one toe of your choice? Get rid of my pinky toe. Get rid of my pinky toe. Yo, run that poll. I'm curious, just to make sure we're all on the same page here. Get rid of my pinky toe. Nah, big toe overrated? Big toe is definitely the most important toe, dog. Hold on. What is the most important toe? Bill Nye the Science Guy! Dude, come on. The big toe is generally considered the most important toe for balance and propulsion when walking. It plays a crucial role in maintaining stability and bearing weight, absorbing a significant amount of force during movement. While all toes contribute to balance, the big toe is particularly vital for preventing falls and enabling forward motion. Now search the least important. Motherfucker, I'm the GOAT. I'm so dumb, bro. Get my toe out of there. I don't even use my pinky toe. I don't even use my pinky toe. I still got pinky over big. Big toe the most stubbed, though. How often are you really stubbing your toe, bro? If you want to get rid of your big toe, fine, but you won't be able to walk right. Yeah, get rid of my pinky toe. I'm not shaving my eyebrows every month. Would you rather I guess this one's pretty hitting home. Would you rather live stream your entire life or never access social media ever again? This one is not difficult. I'm closing social media for the rest of my life. I'm gone. I'll go get a job. I'll go figure something out. I'll go do something else. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I could never. That girl who was on Kai's stream, who had been live every moment for like the last 3 years. She live streamed her entire life for 3 years or something. I saw that and had a heart attack thinking about it. I could never, like, I love social media. Does it get a hold of me a little too much? Yeah. But to live stream my whole life, that doesn't include private moments? It definitely does, though. It says your entire life has to be live streamed. I would just never touch social media again. I would have to say bye to you guys, and I'd be pretty upset, but never. 35% of people? That's so insane. That's so insane. I wouldn't be able to do that. Would you rather be the opposite sex for a day or be an animal of your choosing for a day? Ooh. I think there's more to be discovered from being an animal. Animal and be a bird? Yeah, that's a great take there. Because if you're just going to be the opposite sex, you only get to experience a couple new things, and everything else is exactly the same. You're just going to have the same body, hands move the same. But if you're like, I'm going to be an eagle, you get to feel the sky under your wings. Dude, give me the animal, bro. Give me the animal. This poll shouldn't... Y'all really want to be the opposite sex that bad? How are we tied on this? How are we...
The wolf inside will come out.
What does that mean? Being a bird would cure me? I 100% be an animal. Oh, what the... That's so ass. That's the... People don't think. Have an extra finger or an extra toe? Extra finger. We're not even talking about it. Don't even put that one up. Extra finger. I don't want an extra toe. Get that away from me. Why would I need that? This one is one that I've heard that I don't know. Never listen to music again or always hear music playing. Can I turn the volume down? I don't think it matters. You're always going to hear it. How low will the music be? You'll always hear it. Like, that's... Even if it's low, you'll always hear it. Like, if you're in a loud environment, the music will be loud enough for you to hear it. If you're laying in bed, it will be quiet enough that you can hear it. Like, you'll always hear it. Or never hear it again? This is such an interesting one, too, because, like, are my ears just gonna mute it? Let me talk to the DC. I wouldn't be able to have conversations. I couldn't talk to people. With music all the time, it would be hard. What if you play something soothing in bed to help you fall asleep? For sure. You guys would rather always have music playing? Wow. 6 out of 8 people would rather always have music playing than never listen to music again. I'm leaning more towards never. No, I just thought about it, and I'm like, that might not even be that bad. Having a little bit of music all the time, there's so much music that I feel like I could listen to something new all the time. You could do rain sounds. It's also, yeah, also, where's the line on music? If it's music to my ears, you know what I mean? Okay, I'll go always. I think most people probably go always, too. Yeah, a lot of people can't live without it. Be a vampire hunter or be a vampire? So, my only, like, understanding of vampires is coming from Sinners, which is, like, not a good... I don't want to be that. Yeah, you can't see sunlight. You can't die. I think I'd rather be a vampire hunter because I'm still human. Granted, being a vampire hunter is going to be incredibly scary, but low-key, it would feel so good to just clip on some vampires. You know what I mean? Like, after playing The Last of Us, I just want a two-piece. I just want a two-piece, a being that is not human. Not like an animal, but just like a fantasy being. I just want to punch on it. I'll take Hunter. That's a terrible answer. Terrible answer. Cure cancer or cure world hunger? Cancer. And we'll go from there. Technically, though, curing world hunger... No, I don't know. I think cancer for sure. Fuck cancer. Yeah, there's enough, cure world hunger is assuming we don't have enough food. We for sure have enough food. We just don't make it go around correctly. Like, there is a solution there. Cancer seemingly doesn't have a clean solution. This shouldn't even be close. I hate that that's that close. There's enough food to go around. There literally is not a cure for cancer. There's, like, treatments. 100% cancer. Like, that's the food thing is something you can figure out. I don't even need to think about that. Eat only pizza for a year or eat only sushi for a year? This one is pretty clear to me, but I'm gonna wait for the poll to go up. Sushi. I'm just gonna rip this one. Don't care. I'm definitely eating only sushi, and the varieties that I can make with it. I can make it healthy. I can make it unhealthy. There's so many different varieties and levels of health that you could do with sushi, where, like, pizza, it's just like, you gotta... I guess you could make, like, those healthy protein pizzas, but I'd much rather have sushi for sure. Sushi's so good. Oh my god, I want to do a sushi eating stream. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. That's such a bad poll. 63% of people are idiots. Would you rather live in a house that is constantly changing locations or live in a house that constantly transforms into different styles or designs? I think definitely the designs. Right? Yeah. Because what the fuck am I going to do where, like, I buy a house in New Jersey and then I wake up and I'm in Connecticut. What the fuck? What the hell do I do with that? Oh, I just bought my house in Jersey and I wake up tomorrow and I'm in fucking San Diego. I'm in fucking Bali. Low key though, I just realized if you do the one, well, this has an upside and a downside. But if you take the house that constantly changes locations, you can just wake up one day and be in a really dope vacation spot. But you better get back in the house before it changes locations again. What happens if I'm in my house and it like teleports me to like Botswana and then I get out, say what's up to everyone in Botswana, and then I turn around and my fucking house is gone? How do I know when I can leave my house if it's just gonna randomly despawn? My house is despawning. Yeah, I gotta run around looking for my house? Oh, hell no, bro. Give me different styles. Give me different styles for sure. 100% different styles, yeah. I don't want to run around looking for my house all day. That's pretty clear. Only be able to play your favorite game or be able to play any game except for your favorite game. Are we talking video? If we're talking video game, I'd rather be able to play more video games. I'd rather be able to play more games. Playing only one game forever would get boring. Things get stale. I'd much rather be able to play, definitely be able to play any game besides my favorite. 100%. That one's chicken. Would you rather be a vampire or be a werewolf? Low-key, I'm not going to overthink this one, and I'm going to go against the grain. I am only going off of Hotel Transylvania because the vampires in Hotel Transylvania are so tough and have so many powers. They're tough as shit. I'll take Drac. I'll take Drac. Drac was the most overpowered, and I'm just gonna go based off of that. And they can fly. Drac was so overpowered, and that's all I really know. Only speak in Morse code or only speak in binary? Binary language is a numerical system. Oh, how the fuck do you speak with that? Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. I think Morse code would have, like, easier applications. I deadass can speak binary? That's fucking crazy. I'm gonna take Morse. I feel like I've heard more about Morse code. Like, Morse is so, you're just like, that's so tough. Give me Morse. I would just prefer to never talk again. I probably wouldn't talk at all. Would you rather be able to change the smell of anything at will or be able to change the taste of any food at will? Okay, let's chill out. Let's chill out. I wanted to jump on the food one so fast, but let me take a moment, I guess, to try to think of the reasons why smell would have any upper hand. You never smell bad ever again. You smell fucking fantastic all the time. You smell better than anybody on earth. You just smell good as fuck. You emit a great scent. Your house always smells good. Your car always smells good. Your food smells amazing. When you take a shit, it smells like flowers.
Frankie, binary is genuinely not that hard to learn. I learn it in 1 trimester of school.
I'm still taking Morse though, because Morse is just like cooler. You can make kale taste like pizza. Food, because I'll never starve and never want to not eat something. Yeah, I mean, the whole like, I mean, you could just take a shower and not smell bad. And like, you could just, there's ways to, you can, the one on the left, you can actually do in real life without a power. You can just change the smell of stuff by hitting it with Febreze or washing it. Being able to change the taste of any food, that should be at least 80%. Close enough. Would you rather be stuck outside all of your life or be stuck inside all of your life? I can't go in anywhere? So inside is your insides, which means I can't, what, I can only be under like a fucking pavilion? That's my life. I just have to be under a pavilion. But inside is so ass. You can't be inside all the time. I guess outside, bro. I'll just be like fucking Bear Grylls out there. I'll just kill shit. Yeah, I can figure it out outside. For sure. Have nothing in your life or have nobody. Okay, wait. I was just talking and I didn't even realize how depressed this one is. Would you rather have nothing in your life or have nobody in your life? What? What the fuck is even that? That's outrageous. Wait, yeah, that's extremely vague. Have nothing? So what? No house, no car, no clothes? Am I just butt naked in the street? I have no, like, what does have nothing? Have nothing literally means you're butt ass in the middle of an open field. Low-key being butt ass in the middle of an open field sounds pretty tough. Or have nobody, just be fully alone. You just go insane. I mean, does have nobody mean you have like nobody who knows you? Can I still go to public places and like see people? This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna just try to like boil this down to something that's at least halfway understandable. I'm gonna assume that have nothing means you have very little. I'm gonna assume it means like you are homeless, but like, I don't know, you have a dog and like your friends come to visit you, or like maybe you like live out of your car. Like nothing isn't possible. Nothing just isn't possible. Like I'm just gonna read this as you're extremely down fucking bad, or you're extremely down fucking bad. I don't know. I guess I'd rather have nothing in my life, because then maybe I can get something. Like, it doesn't say I can't go get something.
It means you own nothing.
So I'm butt naked. This one is butt naked and you're down bad, and this one is you have some clothes but nobody gets to see them. If I have nobody, can I go make friends, or am I just living that way forever? You cannot. Okay, well, and then what constitutes somebody being in my life? Like, if I just lived alone and I had no friends, but I went live, are you guys in my life? No, right? That doesn't, like, you can talk to people, but then they would leave. I mean, I have to choose nobody, because if I have nothing and I always have nothing, I'll die. Where's the line? Do I have food? Do I have water? How am I living? You have to choose nobody. You can't have nothing. You can't have nothing. You can't. That's a paradox. You can't have nothing. I hate that one. That one's pissing me off. Would you rather be the smartest, but everyone hates you, or be the stupidest, but everyone loves you? I think if you're the stupidest, but everyone loves you, people will take you under their wing. Because if you're the smartest and everyone hates you, you're lonely. If you're dumb, but everyone loves you, people will guide you. People will help you out. Having people to help you out in the world is way better than being the smartest guy in the room with nobody to fucking talk to. I'd much rather be dumb with a bunch of people who love me. I can't believe that's that close. People have crazy egos. That shouldn't even be a question. Would you rather have all knowledge but be unable to explain things, or have very limited knowledge but be good at explaining things? So I feel like this is just me now, kinda. Or know everything but be unable to explain them. You have limited knowledge and you're meh at explaining. Okay, whatever. I'm closer to the right than I am to the left is what I'm saying. I think, like this one, like, sure, I can't explain things to people, but I'm just incredibly smart. I'll just do it. I have all knowledge? I'm not gonna lie, though. I don't want all knowledge. I don't want that. You can keep it, actually, now that I think about it. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to know everything. Yeah, you guys can have your fucking all-knowing knowledge. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't want to know everything. I'm cool. Would you rather never have homework in school? I don't go to school anymore. Or never have an exam in school? Homework. I want to do my work when I'm in the fucking building. I can take an exam. That's fine. 100% no homework. My thing was always, I used to get so mad at teachers. Teachers would literally sit me, everyone in the chat is going to say this is fake, this didn't happen, that I'm an idiot. It did happen, I don't care. My whole thing in school was I hated homework only when I knew what the fuck I was doing. If I knew what the fuck I was doing in the class, I would never do my fucking homework. But when the test came, I would always do so good on the test. It didn't matter. I specifically remember in Latin class of like my sophomore year, my teacher sat me down and wrote on a post-it note. She wrote out my test average, my quiz average, and my homework average. And it was like 95, 99, and like 16 for homework. And she was like, you would literally have the best grade in this class if you did homework. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but because of the top two, I can't find it in me to keep repeating over and over this mindless bullshit that I already know. I already know it. The whole point of homework is to get you to know it. If I already know it, why would I go home and do it again? Why? And it's not like I'm like lying that I know it. I just proved it to you on the exam. Like my math teacher would be like, just do the homework. You'll have an A+. And I'm like, why though? I don't you have to give me a reason. This is busy work. I'm passing all the tests with A's and B's. Why in God's name would I go home and spend 3 hours a day on some bullshit ass homework? On some bullshit ass homework. If your student is literally passing with A's on his tests and quizzes and he's not cheating and you're tanking his grade over homework, that you've lost the whole plot. And I understand that part of school is like you have to Just do things. The whole point of education is not only to teach you things, it's to prepare you for the world in which you're just gonna have to do shit. You have to do things. You have to prove that you can be given a task and complete a task. That's such a part of life. My thing was I don't want to do it, and you're not giving me a reason to do it. You're giving me no purpose. I'm still passing the class perfectly fine without doing it. Could I have a higher grade? Sure, but do I need it? No. That's my thing. If you really want me to do the homework that bad, you have to give me some incentive, especially if I already know the shit that I'm doing. That was always my take, and I always told them that, and they're like, I can't redo the curriculum. Would you rather relive any day from your past exactly as it happened, or change one decision from your past without knowing the outcome? Relive any day. And I've said this 1,000 times. This is number 4, by the way. I would choose the one on the right. I wouldn't have gone to the Minecraft movie and tried the Yart for the first time. Crazy decision. 100% relive any day, though. If I was given the option for either of these, I would choose neither. But I have said 1,000 times, I would not change anything about my life, whether or not I feel like I would have done something differently now. I love and appreciate the people around me and who I am. And if I don't know the outcome of changing a decision, why in God's name would I ever do that? I don't care. This is my life. Why would I change it? Just relive a day. That is crazy. That's insane. That's actually the craziest one I've ever seen. And people need to, like, stop. That's crazy. Would you rather drive for at least 3 hours a day or play chess for at least 3 hours a day? I would get nice as fuck at chess. Low-key, I like a nice drive. I really do like driving. 3 hours is a while, but at my job, I drive. So I probably already do this. And having a nice drive, listening to some music, just having your own thoughts, pretty invaluable. I love it. I love chess on the down low, and you also don't have to leave your home. Chess is easy and calm. Yeah, I see your point. I just like taking a drive. I see your point, though. Also, if you are sick, that does suck. But, like, also, if you're sick, you don't want to play chess. Would suck either way. Would you rather be hunted by a cult with modern weapons or be hunted by a pack of lions? A pack of lions. I'm getting a large firearm and mowing for sure. Not even close. Would you rather only be able to subscribe or only be able to like the video? Talk about a fucking alley-oop. Talk about a fucking alley-oop. Hey, if you're watching this, you should do both. If it's you, then neither, for sure. Definitely only be able to like, though. But you should also subscribe. You should do both. I would only like the video. I'd rather be able to only do that. Would you rather be an elder sibling or be a younger sibling? I'm already an elder, so. Would you rather travel anywhere but never stay in one place for more than a week? Or would you rather travel and stay in one place forever but live in luxury? Travel and stay in one place forever, and then I would move all my friends. I don't know. I have to be on the move every week for the rest of my life? Or just stay in one place but live in luxury? That's such a bummer, because there's so much. I mean, I don't know, because then I can't. Does stay in one place mean that I can, like, go do things, but I'm just, like, but my house is in my place? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it means I just have to sleep at my house, but I can go out and do things. Like, if I go out during the day, as long as I make it back to my house. Honestly, if I were where I am right now and I was living in extreme luxury, I would be cool. Like, I would like to go to a lot of places, but if I get to live in luxury and I can still, like, I'm within day trip distance of a lot of really cool places, I'll just take the luxury, honestly. I don't want to up and move every week. This is 9 out of 10. Would you rather only eat fast food, quick, convenient, many options, or only eat homemade food? Takes longer, cheaper in the long run, cooking flexibility. Homemade, for sure. For sure. This one's kind of ass. And would you rather speak all languages fluently or master every musical instrument? Now, I think the clear answer is clear, but mastering every musical instrument would just be so tough. Like, languages, sure, but could you imagine? Like, this doesn't say, like, you're good at every musical instrument. You have mastered every single one. Guitar, piano, flute, all the woodwinds, tuba, trumpet, drums. You have mastered all of them. Low-key, like, You probably couldn't do this. This would be very hard. This would be very hard to do. But this is impossible. This is impossible. You cannot master every musical instrument. I'm sure there's people that can speak almost every language. Like they're like a linguist. But do you know like who you'd be in the world if you were the master of every musical instrument? I'm going to go off the beaten path here. I'm going to learn every instrument. Every instrument? I'm the GOAT at every instrument? I'm the guy. I'm the GOAT. I think at first, when I said I thought the answer was clear, it was languages. No one will ever learn every language. It's impossible. Sure. But also, I don't care. I have only, in my life, in my 22 years alive, I've only heard people speak like Spanish and like maybe 2 other languages. And if I knew to speak them, my life would not be that different right now. Sure, it's cool and I can like learn stuff. Whatever, who gives a fuck? But what if I know every instrument? You would uncover so many new things. You act like I care. Like I already said, I don't want. I suppose you would be able to pretty much with 100% certainty determine like the history of ancient civilizations, which is kind of a big deal. But how would anybody even know to believe you? You know, so many ancient civilization languages are unreadable. Right, exactly. So even if I told people what it meant, nobody has to believe me. They're gonna be like, "How do you know?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I just met a genie and he told me I know." And they'll be like, "Okay, this guy has no fucking idea what he's talking about." If we're thinking down the line like that, I don't even think it would fucking matter. They would just be like, "Okay, this guy's a psychopath. There's no way this is right." I'm going against the grain here. I'd much rather be like, but say they have to believe you.
Would you rather live in Gotham or New York, but the New York with the Avengers and Spider-Man?
That's such a hard question. First of all, before I answer that, I'm picking musical instrument. I don't care. I know most people want the languages. I don't care. I just want to be able to like shred on the guitar while playing a flute and like a kick drum at the same time. Like I'll just be such a goat. That's so tough. But I mean, Gotham is literally just like, at least New York with the Avengers and Spider-Man, like there's a lot of people coming to save you. Gotham is like there's a lot of people coming after you and one guy coming to save you. The Avengers is there's like 1 or 2 guys who are trying to kill you, who are probably a lot stronger than everybody in Gotham, but there's a lot of people trying to save you. I think I'll take New York. I'll take New York. Gotham is just fucked. But all right, that'll do it for the stream tonight.